Hi, I'm Sydney Hruskoci. I am studying business administration with a concentration in marketing, and I am on the St. Mary's golf team. I have really learned to stay positive. I think throughout this whole situation, it's a lot of unknowns, especially going to school here at St. Mary's. St. Mary's has done a really good job of trying to keep us updated as well as they can, but there's still a lot of things we don't know about, especially with athletics. So I've just been trying to be confident and stay positive and just go from there. As being a junior, I don't really know specifically what I want to do after college regarding golf and how I'm going to continue that. I definitely will keep playing, as golf is a lifetime sport, so it's definitely going to be something I do in my free time for the rest of my life. I do love yoga. I've developed a passion for that here at St. Mary's as I took a class sophomore year, and I just loved it. It's such an amazing part to just have in your life. I really found that I loved yoga because throughout the class, Kimmy Troy, who's the instructor, really taught me to just calm my mind and to just focus on being in the present. And as a college student athlete, you have a lot going on outside of just everything. You have so many deadlines to meet, so many practices you have to make, making sure you're eating healthy, getting enough sleep, just staying on top of everything. And being able to just focus on myself and focus on being here for that 50 minutes 2 times a week just changed the whole way I do things. So even though I'm not taking the class anymore with Kimmy, I now just do yoga whenever I feel the need to just calm myself and just de-stress. Really is what it has done for me. So I just love yoga because of that. Over the course of the 4 months I was at home after returning from Ireland, I really started getting into reading. I was really into reading in high school when I kind of had some downtime, or during the summer we had to read our summer reading books, which everybody hated, but I actually really enjoyed. And so just being at home and having nothing to do, I really started picking that back up, and I still read every night before I go to bed. It's just like yoga, it's another way for me to calm my mind and stop thinking about the 1,000 things I have to do here at school. So it's really, really helpful in making me sleep well and just having me keep a more calm and positive mindset just about school and just about my life in general. I don't remember the age when I first started playing because I was so young, but my dad belonged to a country club, and he would take out my brothers and I as soon as we, were old enough, even to the point where my brothers would sit in the cart and just want to ride in the golf cart, and I would be out there with my dad just hitting balls into the water because I thought it was fun. I actually did gymnastics until 7th grade, and then after 7th grade I started to pick up the game because I quit gymnastics and then decided I wanted to play something else in high school, and so golf was that. And I just started going out and practicing with my dad every night, and I just fell in love with it, and now it's one of the key ways my dad and I, have grown really close, and it's just been an amazing part of my life. I ended up deciding I wanted to play golf at St. Mary's from playing with my teammate, now Summer Stilson, at a summer tournament, and she had mentioned that she was going to St. Mary's next year, and so my dad and I really love Summer and we really loved her family, so we decided, maybe that's a good fit for me. So I looked into it, I reached out to Coach, and Coach immediately said, come on campus. And so I did a few visits, and then I ended up actually doing an overnight with Summer herself, and I just fell in love with the school. I fell in love with the team. It was a really hard decision to decide I actually wanted to come here and actually wanted to play golf, starting as what I thought I was going to be a nursing major. Was going to be a lot, and I knew it was going to be a lot, so I wasn't quite sure. So I said, okay, we're going to start out in golf and just see how it goes, and then if it's too much, we'll figure it out from there. So I ended up keeping golf and not being a nursing major, changing my major 4 times, ended up being a business major, and now I love it, and that's just how I ended up here. If I could tell my freshman year self anything, it would definitely be to take your time and focus on just one thing at a time. Freshman year, I really struggled academically, and so I think just knowing that if I just took my time, made a list, went to the first thing on the list, got it done, crossed it off, moved on to the next, I would have really maybe stuck with nursing. A part of me wishes that if I just had excelled more academically and really taken my time to study and make that transition from high school to college quicker, I think I really would have been in a completely different era than I am now. But I love where I am now, and I don't regret that whatsoever. I've learned so much from it, but if I did have to say something to my freshman year self, it'd just be to take your time, check things off the list, and you'll get it all done. I just have found that I absolutely love it here. I love the sisterhood aspect. I love the fact that I've created friends that'll last me a lifetime. I love the fact that every time I leave, I really want to come back. I love the fact that no matter the fact that I was gone for 8 months, I came back and I felt like I didn't leave at all. So there's not really a set answer as to why I love it, just the fact that every single aspect of the school has, made me feel at home, made me feel like I'm part of a family, and given me 100 reasons to enjoy every minute of the 4 years I have here.